You guys have defeated the Griffins. You have freed your half gnome, half elf, and you are now searching the camp. You may want to give me a rough, like, perception or anything.
Should it be perception or investigation?
Perception, probably. Some stellar rolls.
At least we're consistent.
Mm-hmm.
See?
All right. Pedalin, being the only accomplished searcher here, is the one who notices. Oh,
Everyone
orc.
knows that when you're concussed and slightly burned, you notice things more easily.
Yeah.
Sure.
So she spots what looks like some movement off in the trees to the southeast.
Oh, good.
Other than
Exhaustedly, I pointed out to the group.
that, there's a fairly large cliff face behind the camp there. And searching through the tents, it looks like something was recently buried inside of one of them. Inside of this. Just underneath where the corpse of the dwarf was.
I point out the buried patch and indicate that somebody should try to dig it up because I can barely move.
I'll do it. I will dig.
Okay. So after digging for a couple of minutes, I mean, it looks like as that dwarf was dying, he buried what is a small wooden box. Like a traveling chest almost.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about the length of your forearm.
Can I open it easily?
Sure.
I will open it. See what's inside.
You make a fortitude save, please. Or not fortitude, I guess that's constitution. Constitution saving throw, please. Okay. You begin to hack and wheeze as a strange powder bursts out at the moment you open the box. It appears it was booby trapped. You take, or rather, you feel significantly weaker and less healthy. Go ahead and subtract 3 from your strength and constitution.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
Damn.
Rogue would have been nice.
If only the rogue didn't get himself dead. And baked.
To be fair, I didn't do that one.
That's true.
One could argue that the means of your death necessitated it.
But that would just be needless attacking the victim.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Is there anything in the chest? That was
Yes,
booby
I
trapped?
just yes.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So within the chest, it looks like are several. I almost want to say like coin sleeves, but it's. I mean, really, it's that. It's like a roll of quarters, but it's for gold coins, and these are the kind of thing that are typically only issued from wealthy contract issuers.
Are they engraved or embossed with, like, a seal or anything like that? An emblem?
That is an excellent question. So the coins themselves are stamped in a unique manner. It's just a strange shape or symbol you don't recognize.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How many are there?
You'd have to open one to get a true count, but by your guess, there's probably at least 100 gold pieces here.
Okay.
But there are some math here. There are 9 total rolls inside.
Gotcha. I'm gonna check up on Egg.
Okay.
Is he looking any better?
I'm hacking up a lung and lying on my side.
Yeah. Like once you inhaled the agent, it just basically racked your body and over a matter of seconds. And he almost looks aged.
Okay, but it doesn't look like he's like suffocating or something.
No.
Okay.
No.
Would I know anything about what this agent might have been?
You might check your knowledge of nature, or if you have any alchemical knowledge. Or I would say, let's say nature or survival, whichever is higher.
Okay, I'll do
I assume
survival
you
then.
have no problems with us,
Okay.
with me rolling.
Hmm?
I assume I can roll as well.
Yeah. Survival and nature. So Zand and Thame can kind of or combine their heads a little bit as they mold what this is, and know that this is not a naturally occurring, like it's not a poison that you're going to run into in the wild. Somebody made this. Like whatever the like, there's still a little bit of the powder residue left over on the box. You can take a look at it. It's like a almost like sand.
Would I know if there's a
sort of
way to like
substance.
cure its ailment?
You aren't sure what it is.
Oh, okay.
You just know that it's not naturally occurring.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just gonna like crack my neck for a second, pull out a hand axe and a javelin, and like kind of like peer off into the woods where
Okay.
our friend was kind enough to
Mhm.
say that there was movement.
Sure.
Is there any residue of this stuff that hit him? Like on the
Yeah,
box or
there's.
anything?
Yeah, that's what that I just said that.
Okay. Like enough to like put in a vial or something?
You could probably wipe some. Like you'd get. I don't really know how to. There's not a lot, but some.
Okay.
Like some you could show to somebody and be like, this stuff did this.
Okay. In my herbalism
Dump
kit,
out
I'm
the
just gonna
ashes and then put it into the vial we already have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
In my herbalism kit, I'm just gonna take out a standard like leaf that's in there and just kind of use it as like a rag to wipe it up and then put it in a vial.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not wet. It's very dry. So you could maybe like use the leaf as a shovel. Or
Sure.
whatever, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you understand, it's very dry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What next?
I'd like to pilfer the corpses.
Okay. They are all like eviscerated, like
Mhm.
disgustingly ripped apart. Like any leather that was, you could maybe salvage some leather strips. The only one that's not is the dwarf, and even his armor is just punctured in so many places. You guys
Anything
already.
in their pockets.
The chest was probably the only thing of value that they carried.
Except for that glaive and knife.
Mm. I'd say the dwarf had a small hammer. I can say it's a warhammer, just a standard warhammer. Alright, so you
Also, when I lost the strength, I became encumbered. So I just like took out a bunch of rations and started chopping on some of them and just like scattering a bunch.
he's just emptying his backpack. It's too heavy.
It's so heavy.
I just like
She's
scour
so
10
heavy.
rations.
Don't forget, if you have the glaive, it is an additional 6 pounds.
That was taken account of.
Okay.
So you just like threw all your shit everywhere?
Like 10 rations worth, basically. And I shoved a bunch of it in my mouth. I'm just like, feel like dying.
Are you doing anything, Zan? Are you over here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I was just gonna walk towards him.
Okay. So as you're getting deeper into the thick of it, you can see that there's definitely somebody hunched, like leaning up against a tree, huddled slightly over. They're definitely alive, and you can hear them just gibbering to themselves. It's mostly nonsense, but you hear the words contract and rich and contract over and over again.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting
Conversation. Yeah.
Maybe the one who couldn't speak shouldn't have gone.
Maybe the one who could speak shouldn't have gotten hurt. I'm sure he was an enemy anyway. Just
I'll go investigate with him to interpret.
what condition is he in?
So you're looking at him, and you detect a very strong scent of like the strong odor of like urine and feces. The guy's probably pissed himself and shit himself 10 times over by now. You can see that he's sporting several wounds and is probably on death's door. But as you get closer, he looks up to you, and like as you know, as both parties get a little bit closer, his eyes snap up and seem to focus just for a second before going hazy again, and he like clutches something close to him.
I'd like to go up and place my dagger into his throat.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'll go ahead and stop you.
Not right.
Why stop me? He has something and I want it.
She's not gonna kill him, presumably.
It's the stop. Wait. No, you're going to kill him, right?
Yeah, he's gonna die anyway. Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, I'd stop you.
How and
Excellent.
why?
In neutral. Yeah, neutral good. Yeah. I like. We can't do.
Hand on the shoulder and a stern, vigorous no.
That'll do.
Okay.
Why stop me, tall one? Oh, that's right. You can't speak.
Ooh, burn.
I just shake my head. And I'll reach down to try to, like, pick him up.
Okay. So
Gently.
you pick the dude up.
Take him back to the camp.
Okay. As you pick him up, he just like he's broken as a person. And the act of moving him removes whatever defiance he had left. And that includes his defiance of death. And his head just kind of sags over, and you feel him relax for a moment, and then the life is gone. Madam Belda, make a dexterity saving throw. You notice as he sags and goes limp that something rolls out of his arms and begins to fall to the ground. You make a diving tackle, or a diving catch, and just barely manage to save the egg from smashing into the ground. There's an intact egg.
What a place. I'll go ahead and bring the egg back to the group.
Okay.
I'll bring the body.
Zand, you aren't aware of this character, or you don't know anything about her, but a blind woman just made a diving tackle and captured her.
Just kind of like, it's fucking.
It's just fucking magic.
Just look at her in a new light from now on.
You should do a Tim Allen grunt.
Yeah, I'll carry the body back.
Okay. Bring the broken man back. This one has a pair of short swords and some wearable chainmail.
Well, yeah, just bring it back, lay him down next to the other bodies.
Okay.
I hold out the egg to the group and state, well, here's the cause of our trouble.
I frickin' knew it.
I just point at the corpse that he just brought. He had it.
I nod.
So what do we do with it?
Did he say anything?
I shake.
Like, you shake your head no, or you shake like a dog?
Both.
I shake his hand. I shake my head.
Did he say anything? He shakes his hand.
Just turn around and walk away.
So you found him dead.
I look to the madam.
I tried to put him out of his misery. Yet this bear over here lifted him and he died as soon as he did.
That's weird.
Death by lifting is no good way to go. You want to die on your feet.
Summer
Lifting.
chimes in. Nathan and I can take the egg since there's nothing to care for it now. She points over to the two dead griffins. Kind of giving all of you some sarcastic wide eyes.
I don't want her to have this egg. She didn't do
Agreed.
jack shit to get it.
Agreed.
I'll go ahead and smash the egg.
No, we keep it.
God. Can I roll a dex to try to stop it?
So Thame, Egg, and Xand are all close enough to try and go for this.
Just a dex save?
16 or better.
Alright.
Bam.
A dex save? Okay.
Yeah.
You can all, yeah.
So, let's say Thame and Egg collide, but Xand does it.
I leap forward, but my feet don't leave the ground. I just
Yeah.
fall on my face.
What am I saving against? I don't care if he breaks this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't have to do it. It's
Yeah,
just like
I
you were
don't-
within range to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't care. This
Okay.
egg means nothing to me.
I wasn't even thinking about it. It was reaction.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
Xand did it. Xand's got
Okay.
an egg.
I'm just gonna, carefully walk it over to Summer
Okay.
and hand it to her.
Okay. So she whistles for Nathan and puts it carefully inside of one of his saddlebags.
Xand,
Or
you're
her
dead to me.
saddlebags.
Agreed. I point to the corpses and say they died for that. It's probably worth more than we can get from this little one.
I just hold my hand out to the madam who just tried to break the egg.
Yeah, but you gave it to Summer. I give her the beady glare eyes.
She just kind of side eyes.
I agree with the madam. If we don't get it, then nobody should.
So Summer coughs. She's like, we should probably be on our way.
I agree.
Should we burn the griffin corpses as well?
That's
Yeah.
How close
Possibly.
are we to taking a rest?
well, Summer says that it's probably not safe to rest. That you can push on a little bit further, and she knows of a clearing up ahead that can work, as it's safe enough to give you vision in all directions.
Show us the way, Pixie.
I go to drag the griffin corpses over to the fire.
When you call her
Before we
Pixie,
go-
she just beams an enormous smile and starts skipping off.
Before we go, I'm probably going to take this opportunity to cast Healing Word on myself because I'm just about going to die.
That's probably a good call.
And if we encounter anything else before we rest...
All right.
So,
Okay. So,
Okie dokie.
you guys head onward.
Yeah.
Summer once again leads the way
Mhm.
down here.
I'm pulling up the rear this time.
Yeah, I'll be right in front with her.
Okay.
I'll go in the rear.
Yeah, you will.
What?
All right. So Summer heads out for a little while. You guys are traveling a short ways from where you encountered the four. Well, I guess we can call them poachers. After probably about an hour of travel, like the sun is now beginning to, like it's reached its zenith and is starting to head downward. Everybody, well, I guess all of you would probably be familiar with it in some way. Just the distinct smell of ozone, it's like very faintly permeates the air, and kind of growing stronger and somewhat quickly.
Okay.
Question.
Answer.
Where are Adam and Alan?
They are always immediately flanking Summer.
Okay, you're just not putting their tokens up anymore?
No, I mean we're not even using this map right.
Okay.
We're just traveling, so I don't have anything ready to go right now. I move us over when I need to move us over.
Does it smell like dying, or is that just me?
Well, ozone is not the smell of death. You ever
Ozone
smell
is thunder and lightning.
Yeah, you ever smell like burning electronics? Kind of like
right.
that scent.
Well, it smells like dying. It's an egg.
Summer and Nathan appear to be increasingly shaken. She keeps looking around her rather frantically, and both of the boys on either side are like noticeably uneasy. They seem to slow down and wait for somebody to walk in front of them. And the moment somebody does, Summer says, "Yes, just keep going forward. It's this way. It's not too much further."
I do so.
What's the matter there, Summer?
She cuts you a withering glare. Says,
Not
"You
nervous, are we?
You can't smell that?"
Oh, I smell it. I just don't know why I should be so concerned as you are.
As I walk in front of them, can I, like, do a perception check to, like, keep my eyes and ears open?
Sure. Yeah, please do.
Isn't that just passive?
Well, there's passive perception, but there's also like so now he
I'm
is
keenly
actively
focusing.
looking-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actively looking for anything out of the ordinary or something that, movement, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
like if a creature's sneaking and you don't have any reason to suspect, it's passive perception. But now that like there's a reason for you guys to suspect something, you are actively looking.
Yeah.
Can I roll as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
The fact that she got a little freaked out all of a sudden made me a little more on edge.
Yeah, I'll take a jab.
My
on the hand axe
senses
as
are
well.
not very keen at the moment.
That's fair. And the blind one sees nothing.
Oh, that's why that was confusing. The paragraph had moved. All right. Zand and Thame, you both keep an eye on Summer, especially because she's almost like a walking ward or walking alarm clock at this point. She started to hum again under her breath, and anybody within, let's say, 20 feet of her just feels a bit calmer.
Okay.
Question.
Answer?
Where are the Sons of Silence?
The Silent Suns are always immediately flanking her on either side.
Okay.
Like
just
we're not in this map. So.
We're like in a traveling map.
Yeah.
essentially.
I was just making sure that they hadn't like left for, or like I missed
I'll
something
do
about
this. Okay.
Ooh.
So, as you're moving through, she's just starting to slow down, and Nathan, like even Nathan doesn't want to go. So it gets to the point where Summer eventually dismounts from the horse for probably the first time since you guys have been with her outside of combat. She is now leading Nathan along, and the filly is not enjoying it. Like, it's expertly disciplined, so it's not making a lot of noise, but the hairs on the back of her head, are standing up. And Summer turns to you and says, "I believe we are all in immediate danger."
I nod.
So she points ahead to a clearing, and she says, "That's the clearing, but I'm suddenly uneasy."
How so?
Before she can answer, the earth begins to tremble slightly. And probably, let's say, if looking at this woodland picture, if you guys are at the bottom, then at the very end of that path there, the earth begins to like churn and quake, and an armored claw just bursts forth slightly. And let me see if I can get a good picture. Yeah, this is good. Save him. I'll have to upload it because this is one of the ones that didn't save for more. Downloads? No? Roll
So
20?
we're feeling the tremors, but we're
Yes.
also seeing.
Yeah, you see the earth churn ahead of you.
Right.
Up here.
Okay.
Bursts out of the ground. You see the claw on the head, and it turns and eyes the group for a moment.
I stop moving immediately and just stay perfectly still.
Okay.
I'm just ready with my weapons.
Okay, which ones?
The hand axe and the
Okay.
javelin.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I like the whole standing perfectly still idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just eyeing this
I'm
thing.
in the back, surprisingly nonplussed.
Okay.
Great.
So, as it's eyeing the group, like a moment later, it lets out a piercing shriek, like not enraged, but almost pain, and it disappears back underneath the earth.
I look back
I
at
let
the
out a
group.
long.
Look at
That was
Summer.
Bad sound. Unhappy.
She, like, Summer is full on, like, eyes darting around, like, looks down, looks left, right, up, just
Yeah.
can't keep her eyes on anything still, or for more than a second or so.
Yeah, I'll just peer into the woods then.
Has the rumbling stopped, or is it still going on?
No, it is still going on.
Should we move quickly away from here?
Yeah, I start running.
Okay, which do you run forward or back?
Uh,
Or into the woods?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
I
We
would
can
try to
see
make
the
it to
clearing?
It's just at like the very edge of here. Like it
Yeah, I
opens up.
fucking book. I just start to run.
Okay, so you get maybe 10 feet away before Summer just screams for you to stop.
I do so
Um,
immediately.
The rumbling gets stronger and stronger and stronger for just a moment, and then like a second later, a monstrous creature, like an enormous, like gigantic beast, flies out of the ground with the creature from before in its jaws.
Oh,
Like
God.
it is like in its jaws, in like a sickening crunch as it breaks the armor and bones and swallows it almost whole. Both of the Silent Sons step forward and remove their masks. And the moment they do so, an unearthly shriek emits from where they are, and Summer, not Summer. So they unleash this unearthly psychic shriek. Everybody go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, beautiful.
Oh no.
Egg,
My constitution's not feeling so good.
Egg and Zand, you are going to be temporarily deafened. Everybody but Thame, blood just begins to pour from your ears, and like it feels like your brain's going to explode. But a moment later, the most hauntingly beautiful melody starts coming out of Summer. She just begins to sing. The forest turns into this vibrant garden of color, and everybody is filled with an overwhelming sense of calm and serenity. Yes,
Those
even
of
you.
us. Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool.
And she turns and looks at you, and through the words of her song, she says, "We must flee," and begins to she just takes off like a blur towards the clearing.
I follow
She
behind.
takes off, I take off.
Actually, I run back to help Egg up, and I like hurry him along with me.
All right. So with blood pouring down everybody's ears, you speed past, and this monstrous creature turns its eyes on the two boys, but it's obviously shaken by what they're doing. It doesn't notice that you run basically right past it into the clearing and beyond. For hours, you're able to run without tiring, and eventually, finally, Summer collapses on top, or she just collapses in the path. Nathan scoops her up, and the filly, she just bolts into the forest, holding Summer, like having almost intelligently throwing the girl across the back. And you now find yourselves like in the dark near what looks like a cave, and you can hear water running nearby, and everybody is just feeling like you probably just like you took a short jog, like not as winded as you should be for running the distance that you did. But the enchanting spell seems to come to an end, and the reality sets back in, and the colors fade, and that's you see the cave not too far away, but Summer's just gone.
And the two boys.
Yes. Well, the boys didn't follow.
Yeah.
How long are we deafened?
By now you're probably fine. It's actually been a few hours. Just that in the moment you experienced deafness.
Oof.
Oof,
That was a
indeed.
close
So now
one.
You're at the cave alone.
I mean, it's just you guys. Let me pull an image up so you guys have an idea of what you just saw.
We don't happen to know the creature we saw then.
I'll show you, and then odds
Nature
are,
rules.
I mean, really, no. I mean,
Right.
nobody's gonna know what this is.
Because had we seen one before, we probably wouldn't be alive, by the sounds of it.
Probably not, if
Yeah.
it knew what you were, or if it had seen you.
And did the steed take Summer away?
Yes.
Jesus.
Like, so compared to one of these,
It's
they're,
a
Gotcha.
bite size.
well, about like that.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Like,
Hmm.
let me do. There we go.
For scale.
That's wildly concerning.
Yeah. Maybe about like that. Yeah. So that thing. That's what you guys saw.
Great.
Yeah, wonderful.
All right. So. But now.
So we're at like a cave.
There's a cave nearby. You can hear water running close as well. But it is dark and there is no moon, so no light to travel by.
It might be wise for us to camp out in that cave for a little bit of protection.
I agree.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk to the mouth of the cave and just peer in as hard as I can.
Okay. Let's,
Do you have a torch? I can give you a torch.
I have dark vision, so I can see decently okay.
Oh, okay.
sure.
Depending on how this roll goes, anyway. No, never mind.
You want a torch?
I have torches. I just didn't light one.
All right. How far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
Let me... All right. One. Sorry, I'm just marking the distance here.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess the perception roll would be if I notice anything weird, not if I can see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I see a fork in the path, essentially.
Yep. You guys can go ahead and put yourself down in that bottom section. He's got some dried blood on their ears. With the exception of Thame, whose constitution is unmovable.
I mean, I was still deafened by it.
I said Thame, not Zand.
Oh, I see.
Also, I have like drool and ration crumbs around my mouth.
Yeah.
Lumbus bread.
My eyes are really bloodshot. I just look terrible.
I suggest to the
I've still
group
got-
that there's a fork up ahead, and rather than have to defend 3 sides, we should take camp right where we are, basically.
Like just here in the mouth of the cave?
Yeah, exactly. Because then we have like 2 sides we have to, when we're on watch, we have to worry about instead of 3.
Mm-hmm. Instead of going deeper into the cave?
I look over at Egg and say I don't think we're in any position to go deeper right now. Even if it's a short rest.
What's the worst that could happen?
You say
You
as like
die,
more bread
or
comes
blood.
out of your mouth.
What's that?
Bread and blood.
Whoa, Rob. So you guys want to camp in the mouth, or you
That was
wanna
just
see
my-
what's in the cave?
What I relay to
Right.
them.
Yeah. What's the group?
I shrug.
I'm just wondering if we shouldn't just like peek a little further, just because, I mean, if something's already in there, but at
I'll
the same
nod.
time we don't want to
Yeah.
like wake it up.
I nod. Wise little one.
Who's stealthy?
None of us.
Nobody?
Dead one.
Okay.
The stealthy
maybe
one's
we should
dead.
Just go ahead and maybe
Oh,
we
shit,
should
actually,
go ahead and camp.
I raise my hand. As I start walking forward.
Okay.
I did not expect to be stealthy.
Well, you don't have
Can
dark
you
vision,
even see in
so
the dark?
Damn.
you're feeling your
Right.
way along, and have not made your stealth check yet.
Right. That was not mine.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking because I can actually see. You know what? I'm just gonna walk right here. Don't even
Okay.
worry about the stealth roll.
All right.
And I'm gonna peer down the sides as much as I can.
That is perfectly 60. Let me. All right. It looks like this may have been used at one point in time as a shelter.
Mhm.
There are some barrels, just like old. Like it hasn't been used in some time, but like somebody obviously stored some supplies in here. There's the remnants of a cart, and then let's see, 1, 2. This just opens up a bit more.
Okay.
But stalactites and stalagmites fill the cave pretty much all the way throughout. And then you don't see any sign of like anybody having been on the north side. It's all just like the old barrels and crates and casks and the old rotted cart in the one that you're standing in front of to the left there.
I'm going to light a torch where I'm standing,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that the others can see me, and then I'm just going to nod and then point down like this way,
Okay.
because I figured they probably wouldn't be able to see me without the
Sure.
torch.
Right. Nobody without dark vision would.
And I'm just gonna stand right here as they walk by.
Okay.
I crawl into the cart and declare
Well,
myself, I'm Egg,
Well,
king of the cart.
the cart is like the wheels have rotted off, and so it's like sitting on the
Yeah.
ground, and it's full. Like it's
Yeah,
it's so it's like got the old barrels and shit in it.
yeah. I crawl on top of all of it.
Okay. So
and then
as you're
curl up
crawling on
into
top
the
of
fetal
there.
position.
as you're crawling on top of it, the old wood gives way, and you just find yourself in a mess of now rotted barrels.
That's fine. I just curl up in the fetal
How
position there.
appropriate.
Some kingdom you got there, Egg.
Kingdom of shit.
Can I suggest that we make camp in this small area and possibly create a barricade at the entrance here?
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
I agree.
Okay. Let me.
I'll get to carrying.
Come on. This. And this.
Cute little barrel.
Perfect.
There. That will indicate your barricade.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, that's a better barricade for sure.
Nice.
Probably be inside there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go ahead and gather some wood together and pile it over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go ahead and snap my fingers as it ignites into a campfire.
Okay.
I call nodded on first watch.
I put my torch out, just sit on top of like one of the barrels there, and just say I'll take first watch.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm on top of those, not underneath them.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a ration and then go to sleep
Okay.
on my bedroll.
All right. That worked. All right. So, are you guys aiming to long rest or short rest here?
Long rest, please.
I need a long rest, please.
Yep, I'm good with that.
What about
Nice.
summer?
What about Summer? She left us.
And she took that egg.
Rude.
The egg you were gonna break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was up with that? Why were you gonna break the egg?
Because we didn't need it to cause any more trouble than it already did.
If the parents were dead, who else was gonna come after it?
Do you know how much those are worth?
Yeah, that we could have sold it for that.
I think our lives are more important than the money at the moment.
I love that. That's what I think of my life. Anybody else? Anything?
The egg is done.
See if I could.
He needs a nap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And more.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything? Or we just on
I guess we just
resting
rest.
time?
I mean, I guess we cycle through the watches.
What is watch order?
Um,
Can we roll
Someone has
initiative for watch order?
Do you want to do that? I mean, you guys can just set watch order.
yeah, I can do it. I'll just need a torch. You know, my character thinks strongly.
I mean, you can have it. Just I didn't set your nonsense items up.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take third watch.
I have objections. Why are we letting the... God, fuck. I point to my eyes, I point to her.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you can see her. Yes, she is there.
I cover my eyes and I point to her.
Peekaboo!
No.
I mimic Zand and I cover my eyes and go boo!
Throw up my hands in defeat. Just lay down.
All right. So is that it?
Before a rest? Yeah. Oh, how many people do we need? Do we need 4?
I think. I mean, with
A long rest?
2 hour watch, everybody needs 8 hours. It's 4 people.
I'll do 4th watch since my at the end, but someone just has to wake me up and tell me.
Okay. Let me get us set up. All right, so first watch appears to go rather uneventfully.
Okay.
Who is watched?
Zand.
I'm just gonna lean up against this wall to go to bed.
Okay. A second watch goes by, and you hear the occasional drip of water deeper in the cave. The wind howls outside. Third watch. Who's on third watch?
Our blind lady.
Make a perception check.
That makes sense.
All right. Is everybody where they're sleeping?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's really silly looking. I love it.
Yeah. There isn't like a real good one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's the
So,
mouth. Hey, how's it going?
Egg. I need you guys to put your HP, AC, and whatever else you want to have in your bubble up there for me, please.
We
Oh,
didn't
did I
get
not?
any,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It's red
sixth-
for HP.
I thought you guys
Green.
were doing green.
Oh,
Green
green.
HP.
Oh, then what's red?
I don't know.
I
Whatever
have
you
my
want.
red set to my key energy.
Oh.
I think it's Kai. But yeah.
Chi, key. It's whatever you want to call it, really.
Okay. He's
Cheeky.
the monk.
Cheeky.
I've always considered to be chi because I mean they're monks, so chi
Yeah.
makes sense to me. Oh, is this square not revealed? There. It's hard to tell with the color of the map itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where everybody is. Then Egg, Zand, Pedalin, and probably Madame Beldam.
Oh wow.
over
All
here.
right.
And that is plus what? So, you guys are surprised. That's everybody. All right, so the 4 people that I just named are going to be rather rudely awoken by a snaking tendril that wraps around you and grips you tightly. Well, it's surprise round, so.
Do we get a
And
save?
no, it's an attack.
Ooh.
Then we get to do this. Hold. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You're all horked across the room. And Egg, being the unfortunate one, close enough to the creature's beak. As it just reaches up to bite you. Well, let's say down. Let's say it's on this. Oh, well, lucky you. Somehow, in your sleep-induced stupor, you wiggle it in just the right way that it snaps right next to your head, but doesn't bite down. I guess roll initiative. Let me give everybody turns.
Should I assume one of them like did something to wake me up?
Nope, because nobody
Can I
has
make a
anything yet.
A
That's fine,
riposte
okay.
on that miss?
No, you were surprised.
Okay,
Mm.
that's fair.
And then let me pull up turns. Madam Beldam, I have a 0 for you. What'd you roll?
3.14.
Oh, you rolled pi. Oh wait, why are there two?
You have me on that turn order twice, yeah.
Oh. So Petalin, Lavinia, who am I missing?
Me.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you haven't. All right, that makes sense.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. And,
Would we not have cried out when we were?
give me one moment. Nobody said anything.
I went,
Not
I
yeah.
mean-
even like
Oh,
a
you
hurt.
react- Okay, so make a perception check. As long as you get a 10, you wake up. Hey, you wake up. You can you
Yay.
wake up to the panic sound of your friends. All right, then 4, and I fucked up and didn't put the monster stat block in. After all the work I did last night, I'm gonna have to pull one up.
Great.
I'm hoping.
It's never
that this
enough.
One... Okay, no. This one, it's good. It's good. This one is there. Thank you, Don John, for being the best. Okay, so I have that. So that's actually this. And then sort turn order, numerically descending. There we go. Perfect. So Paul, you're gonna come in on the next turn because you've just woken up.
Right. This is a surprise round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just rolled the surprise round, so now you're
Gotcha.
waking up. So Petalin, you have the initiative.
All right, give me 1 second. Checking something about my meta magic.
Okay. You are all grappled. If you don't know what that is, click the little eye and look up the grappled condition.
No results found. Am I spelling it wrong?
Grappled.
Got it.
As stalactite seems to have come to life, snaking tendril reaching forth from its body. There, stalactite. Actually, that is important. Dude. That makes
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna read over that, just make sure I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, since I can't move, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon in next to the creature, so here.
Okay.
And I'd like it to manifest as a big kitchen knife.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I mean, that's a sword to you, right? For how big you are.
I'm like 4 feet something. But yeah, basically a sword.
Oh, wow.
Let me get
Hey.
yours. A knife.
Gonna turn him into sushi!
Pulls
That
up
was
the
a hell of a
spoon.
roll.
The sushi roll. It's knife. How about one of these? Does that work for you?
Sorry, hang on.
Like a
Yeah.
butcher
Yes,
cleaver.
perfect.
It's a very
Perfect.
brown knife.
And then I gotta give you permission. Controlled by. Wait, why can't I? It's on the token layer. Controlled by. Pedal. There. All right, it's yours.
Great. Awesome. I'm gonna take a
Oh.
whack at him.
Okay. Are you cutting at him or the tendril?
I guess the tendrils holding us.
Okay. That is a hit. And you chop it in half. So you
Woo!
are free of the grapple.
Okay, and then as my bonus, pardon me. As my bonus action, I'm going to expend a sorcery point to cast Firebolt at it as well.
Okay.
Maybe
Are
it's
you casting quickened firebolt? Is that what's
That-
going on?
That's correct.
Okay.
Charge.
Okay.
Because it's tempura sushi.
I mean, it looks like a rock. It's not. 15 does not hit.
Boo!
It sizzles against its stony flesh. All right. Egg, you have the initiative. You are grappled.
How far away is he from me? Is he
5
in the-
feet.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you're within 5 feet.
Okay. Then I will attempt to just attack him.
Okay. That is a hit.
Howard.
You punch through the hardened flesh creature.
Also, I will trigger my trip attack.
Oh. Spirit weapon needs to move. So 16 is what? And it is not tripped.
Okay. Then I will use my pommel.
Okay. Is that a 9 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah. So I just flail with the
Yeah.
pommel. But
Okay. Zan, do you have the
no.
initiative?
Out of curiosity, assuming we beat this monster and then go back to sleep, will we complete our rest?
No. You would
Maybe
have
it's
to
a
start.
start over.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
interrupted.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it really sucks.
I'm just gonna take out my warhammer and hand axe, and I'm gonna use my warhammer to smash the tentacle that's holding me.
Okay.
Let's make this reckless.
That is
21.
a hit.
And do I have to declare if I'm going to? No, I don't have to. Sorry. Do I have to declare before I attack if I'm going to attack with both weapons?
No, it's a separate action.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah, 7 bludgeoning plus. Actually, I'm not raging.
Nope.
There's nothing. There's
So
nothing
just
to add.
Just
So
7.
easy.
All right.
Then
You smack
yeah.
the tentacle and it smushes a little bit, but you're still grappled.
I'm still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll take my hand axe at it too. Please.
It's probably just lagging.
Yeah.
I got a little circle.
There we go.
Unfortunately, the hand axe does not cut into the tentacle. The
Still
tentacle-
blessed, right? Still blessed?
No, she hasn't cast
No.
bless.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Madam Beldam, you have the initiative.
I am going to cast Magic Missile Supercharged
Okay.
as a level 2 spell.
This is the 5 missiles at 1d6 plus 1.
No, that'd be 4.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 by default.
Ah, changed it. $17. Is that at the body or at the tendril?
I am targeting the body with my gambit cards.
Okay. Well, first you charge the card, and then you blow it up. Each card strikes home, just pop, 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 pop. Slicing into the creature magically, or impacting the creature magically, as I believe it's force damage. Actually, I'm positive force damage. All right. Well, let's see, who escaped? Only Petalin, right?
Only pedaling. Yep.
Mhm. All right. Well, with its extra tendril, it sneaks back out and tries to snare her.
No. She cut it off.
I know. With its extra tendril.
Oh, it had
Got one more.
I see.
In fact, it even begins regrowing a tendril. You can see it just as it forms through the fleshy mass of its body. AC. Oh yeah, you are snagged again and grappled.
Damn it.
Let's 1, 2, here we go. And then we're gonna do some chomping. We may as well chomp the lady who hurt us. Why would she hurt us? We're a beautiful creature.
We're
I get a
beautiful creature.
I get a reaction attack.
Okay. Let me hit a grenade. Wait, why is it a reaction attack?
Because I have Sentinel. When someone attacks someone next to me and they're
Okay.
within 5
Within
feet of me,
5 feet. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I get a reaction attack.
Sure. That hits. Okay.
Nice.
How's it looking?
Just
Somehow let's say that the halberd smacking it throws it off just enough that its beak closes on air. You are unharmed.
Phew.
Dame, you are awake and alert. You have the initiative.
All right. I look up at it and just think, why are they always so high up? So, focusing, I'm going to use this to basically run and jump off of the barrels here to try to grasp onto it so I can attack it.
Okay. You doing like a flying dragon kick, or are you doing a flying hug? What's going on?
I'm basically doing a flying, grabbing with one hand one of the like bases of the tentacles, and then the other hand just like trying to like punch it in the eye.
Okay. It only has one eye, so.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, do I have to do a roll to see if I actually
Let's make an athletics check to see if you can grab on.
grab it? Okay, because either way, I'm gonna do just an attack, but
Yeah.
we'll see if I can actually stay
Big
up
is this
there.
thing.
Yeah, you can grab on.
Okay, so I grab on, and then I'm just gonna punch it as hard as I can.
Okay. That is, you punch it really hard, but I mean, you're like, shit, that thing is also hard. That did absolutely nothing.
All right, I'm gonna just hang here for a second then while my turn's over.
All right, pedal in. You have the
That
initiative.
had to be the best thing to watch.
Ow!
Oh, God, this rock really hurts.
Who would have thought that punching a rock would be so ineffective?
All right, so I am going to.
He missed the eye, clearly.
Yeah. Or like
I'm
close its
going-
lid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's like blinks a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to cast Bless at 2nd level, which gives me 1 extra person that I can bless within range, which means I'm going to actually bless the 4 of you and not myself. So I'm going to put that back up there just so you guys can see it again. Boop.
Okay.
That's a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's charge.
Mm-hmm.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to attack the body with the kitchen knife again.
So, who is blessed?
Everyone
rest
but
of us.
Everyone
myself.
but Hedlin.
Paul, will you move yourself off the monster for a sec?
Yeah, will do. You know what? I'll just put myself over here.
That's perfect. There, you guys are all blessed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then spirit weapon it tries to hack at it and just can't cut through. This thing is extra thick. Egg has the initiative.
Spicy. I will I got my eye on the prize. Halberd right at that thing.
Okay.
Plus the D4.
You bounce off the hardened flesh of the creature.
I could use my precision attack to add another roll to it. So that adds
Okay.
3.
Okay. You do manage to sneak in there. The precision of your swing.
For 4 damage.
Right. And
And then my pommel misses
Awkward.
badly.
yeah. You can't even spin you're trying to spin the pommel around to hit it, and it just like gets wrapped up in the tendril. You're like, fuck.
I just get turned around and like actually swing in the opposite direction.
All right, that would make it Zan's turn.
Wish to squish it again. Recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
Crit.
Oh yeah, it is a crit. Do it to it.
Damn. 12 damage.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
I'm just-
follow
I'm-
up to.
I'm putting everybody's name on their characters so that it shows up in the.
Got you.
Yeah, and then I'll follow up with the hand axe attack as well.
Okay. That is a hit. Hacking and slashing.
17 damage total.
Is that to the main body or the tendril?
Tendril.
Okay, then
Well-
you break the tendril with your warhammer attack.
And then the next one would be with the
Okay. Okay. All right, so you are technically free. Right? Madam Bell, you have the initiative.
Okay, quick question.
Quick.
If I cast Mage Hand uncharged, would that count as a duration and effect spell?
Yes, I think so. Well, what is the effect of Mage Hand? To just conjure something for you, and it's mostly, yeah.
It makes
would
a
be
controllable
yeah,
hand.
yeah, it would be duration.
Sorry, can I
Okay.
take a step back before my turn ends?
Okay.
Okay, so uncharged it would only be up for 30 seconds then? We're going to go 50%?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will conjure a mage hand and poke it in the eye with the mage hand.
Okay. Make an attack roll. You can use your spellcasting stat as your attack stat. The finger pokes it in the eye with the 5 pounds of force or 10 pounds of force. It
Yikes.
Can we give it disadvantage
Hold
on
on,
the next
hold on,
attack roll or
hold on.
something?
Eye gets a little watery.
Okay, so everybody who is grappled is no longer grappled
Woo!
as it whips its tendrils back and tries to swat at the invisible force that's assaulting it. Is
I
that
like it.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alright, that's... So the other tendril has regrown. It's now regrowing the one that just got smashed off by the Warhammer. And it's gonna go... 1, 2... Everybody that's closest to it. So Zand is the one who's not being attacked by a tendril. Thame is unaffected. You are able to dodge the tendril. Everybody else is grappled. So then everybody who is grappled gets pulled back. So you're now dangling in the air again. And fuck me on the bite rolls, man. It misses. It can't. I mean, it can't see right. It got poked in the eye. Vision is blurry. Its little chomper just doesn't get anything.
Little chomper.
Thame, you have the initiative.
All right, so I'm still grappled onto this thing. I swing at it with 12.
That's a negatory.
Okay. And I do this to try to. I still try to hit it.
No.
Oh, these are so bad.
You're just punching rocks.
So even if I roll a d4, 13 won't hit, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Okay.
You are.
I won't bother then.
All right. Pedalin, you have the initiative.
I don't even know what to do here.
I mean, as far as you're concerned, I mean, you're punching this thing. It's made out of rock. Maybe you're doing something.
Maybe. All right. Well, let's start with my bonus action, which is the spirit weapon attack.
Okay.
At the tendril that is holding me, please and thank you.
That's a hit, and that's a cut, but it is still intact.
Damn. All right. Well, then I'm gonna whip out my little dagger and see if I can get it the rest of the way. Let go of me!
You missed.
Damn.
You're sawing away at it, but it's just not giving way. You can't cut through it.
Hey, just a quick question for future. For Flurry of Blows, would I still be able to roll a d4 if I'm blessed on each of those?
It's
Or
an
is it-
attack, so
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, it is an attack. Egg, you have the initiative.
All right. Let's keep this train a rolling.
Well,
I'm-
derailed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Bounces again.
Oh, well, plus I'm still blessed. So.
Mhm.
That's a 2.
Yeah, that's still not fine.
Is
And I
would
will use
15
my-
have been enough?
Just add 4 to that roll.
So 17.
Yes.
The halberd bounces off of the hardened flesh of the creature again.
All right.
Extra thick.
Yeah.
All right.
So thick.
I use my pommel, but that's a bad roll.
Zand,
Just
what
flailing.
do you do?
I grab my javelins and I aim for the eye
Okay.
with reckless abandon. And
Mhm.
my first attack's gonna be a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? I'll do both.
Okay.
So
So sharp shot is -5, so that's 19. You're blessed, so roll 1d4. That's a
so
hit.
20. And then the next one, or actually, I'll just 7 damage. 17 damage.
17 damage.
So
So
that's
that's
minus.
an 11
Yeah, so I assume I can't.
Yeah, I'll leave that one as it is. So minus 17. Damn. Yeah, you get it. You know, Olympic class
In the eye.
athlete tossing it and just pop right in the eye. It's like in the corner where the tear duct would be,
Ugh.
stuck in there. And the creature just lets out a wail and flings its tentacles that aren't currently grabbing anybody angrily at you.
It's stuck in his tear duct. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take a couple of other steps
Ha!
back.
We'll feed him with
I'm
dry
gonna
eye.
get grabbed again.
Clear eyes. Wow. Madam Beldam, you have the initiative.
Since the hand is already summoned, can I use that as a bonus action?
Fine.
Okay, I'll try and poke it again.
Roll your d4.
I don't know. Would it really count as an attack roll though?
I'm letting you attack with it.
No, okay.
No, it closes its eyelid. Is it?
It's learned.
It knows that whenever you are doing things, it needs to close its eyes.
Fight blindness
then
with
I'll-
blindness.
I'll go ahead and cast a charged magic missile. Mhm.
Damn.
And that will be at the body.
Okay.
You mean the eye?
Oh, pieces of it have begun to crack and maybe even fall off. All right. I got 2 people to grapple up. Fuck, missed both. All right.
How does it? How many tentacles does it have?
6.
Jesus!
So Zand and Thame are both ungrabbed. Everybody else is already at my mouth. And, let's go ahead and go chompers on the lady that keeps hitting us with magic. That's annoying.
Yeah.
That again triggers my sentinel.
Okay.
Target.
Oh, your D4.
Plus.
That is a hit. Finally, the beak finds what it was looking for and just rips at the flesh and tears at your skin.
It's too many dice, my.
You have 18 health. You have 18 health. Is that right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There you go. You're at 0.
Oh, shit.
As in dying condition?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you will need to make death saving throws on your turn. And it just takes a chunk out of your neck. Just rips. Blood splatters everywhere.
Oh
It's
no.
disgusting.
Not the neck.
Yeah. Thame, you have the initiative.
Okay. You can tell me if I can't do this. But
Okay.
I'm gonna go from the tentacle I'm holding and grab the spear that it's in its eye and use my body weight to try to pry its fucking eye out.
Sure. Let's call it an improvised attack.
Okay. You just want me to... The improvised would be my unarmed, essentially.
Do you have proficiency in unarmed or in like? I mean, that's the thing is like, do you have improvised weapon proficiency? I think you have to be a drunken master to have that.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so it's no proficiency bonus.
Okay. I'll just do this then. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You reach for the javelin, but just can't quite get your hands wrapped around it.
Are you considering that an attack?
I mean, I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, okay.
No,
No,
that's yeah.
the
like an
reason I
attack
say
action.
that is because I'm going to use that to just make an extra unarmed attack while holding onto
Sure.
the javelin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn
That
it.
is a miss. All right, pedal in. You have the initiative.
Alright, seeing the madam bleeding all over the floor from her gaping wound, I want to cast Healing Word on her, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it supercharged. Because it's +1 dice. Pardon me, +1 die.
What do you mean?
Well, if I supercharge it.
Mm-hmm.
You just go 1 die level up. So if it's a D8, then it's a D10.
Oh, okay.
And it uses 2 times the charges.
Right. Okay. So is now. Okay. This should do it. There you go. On the madam.
Is it normally a D4?
It's a D4 plus 4, which is my
Oh, okay.
spellcasting ability
okay,
modifier.
So that's D6 plus 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so you heal 9.
And then as my bonus, my spirit weapon is going to take another slash at the body of this
Okay.
squid
Mhm.
thing?
The stone
The
stalactite
stone
creature.
stalactite creature?
Mm-hmm. That is a hit. And if you're cutting at the body, it's all right. Just ripping more of its stony flesh away. It's oozing what might be a black blood. Egg, you have the initiative.
All right, let's go for it. Halberd slashing at it.
It is unfortunately a miss.
I will use my action surge to take another attack,
Okay.
which again is going to be a miss.
Yeah. It is a hopeless miss.
And my pommel. Super miss.
Wow.
I'm just
It's a bad roll.
flailing about.
Yeah.
So, my eyes are wide, but my aim is not true.
Can you use your
Zant?
pommel twice?
I'm like upside down at this point. Like swinging below it.
Technically, I think he can pommel twice.
Because he
Oh, no,
attacked twice.
bonus action.
No, it's just a bonus action.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
action surge gives him an extra standard action, but not an extra bonus action.
cool. I
Yes.
assume you know what my turn's gonna be like.
I'm guessing it's a hammer and an axe, or a hammer and a javelin, or 2 javelins. I mean, are you gonna get mad yet? I know you got one of those left.
I know I got one, but if we're not staying asleep, there's no point. 19.
That is a miss.
It's a miss. God damn.
Don't forget that you're blessed.
He rolled his bliss.
Oh, okay, good.
I'll sharpshoot this one.
Okay.
Nope.
That is a super miss. that one just like hits the cave wall and probably explodes. So you're throwing all these javelins. I hope you're keeping track of your ammunition.
I am.
Okay. All right.
And
Madam
then I'm
Beldam
going to step even further back.
brought back to life.
from the dead.
Yeah. Gasped back into life. Still dangled by this thing's tentacle.
So, I don't know. I was technically on the brink of death.
Uh-huh.
Would my mage hand have been
You were unconscious.
dispelled?
So yes,
Hmm.
because any duration effect spells that you had, they disappear when you go to 0 HP.
Okay. And then it's magic missile time. And I will supercharge it for my last 2 charges. Been a rough day.
I
It's
mean,
been a
you
hard
got that's your 4th supercharge spell too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, that's the last one you can do.
I've literally tapped out all
Yeah.
my daily resources.
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
I am almost there.
Wow. Okay,
One
this
left.
is perfect. I mean, he had 13 HP left, so. So the 4 cards strike home, and the crack of stone can be heard, and like you feel yourself sink a little bit, and then the creature just falls from the ceiling. You with it, but nobody falls more than 10 feet, so nobody's hurt by falling damage. And it lies there with its maw agape, and its eye glassed over. The creature has been
Sweet.
Ugh.
I dust
I need a
myself off and
fucking
go
nap.
back to where I was sitting and just go back to sleep.
Do you guys want to try another long rest, or are you trying a short rest?
God, we need that long rest.
I'm already sleeping.
So, wait, are
Before
we doing
going to
long
sleep,
rest?
with my weapons out, I'm just gonna like explore this whole little area.
Okay,
What perception?
sure. Same thing I
Oh.
told you last time. Is stalactites, stalagmites, some old boxes and barrels, and now the corpse of a deceased creature. I mean, a short rest is only an hour, and you guys do get to heal at least.
But do we gain back? I mean, the madam and I won't gain back any of our spell slots by that. Though,
Correct.
will we?
Exactly.
Yeah, we kind of need those.
Okay, so you guys going for a long rest?
Yeah, I need my key back.
Mhm.
Can I?
Okay.
How do I
No.
dismiss this spirit weapon?
You just poof, it's gone.
I'm gonna regain my stuff and roll for my misses.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll do second watch.
Last one.
Those are high rolls. I guess 2 of them are really low, actually.
No, the 22
Is fine.
is fine. The 14 is a break.
Mhm.
Who's on second watch?
Me.
Third watch?
I'll take it.
I'm not
Keep
watching
toss.
anymore.
Glare at you.
All right. Fourth watch?
I mean,
Well,
if
it's gotta
she's
be-
actually not going to do a watch, then I'm not
Yeah.
either, because then it's pointless.
Wait, what?
What do you mean that it's pointless?
Because
have
we
3
need-
people watching already.
We need 8 hours.
There's
What?
5 of us.
Right.
One person doesn't have to watch.
Now, taking the watch doesn't take up the time.
Yeah,
You
it
just need 4
doesn't
people to
stop
watch.
you
Yeah.
from resting.
Oh, well then, yeah, whatever. I'll
Yeah.
I'll take fourth watch.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
For first watch?
Fourth.
Oh.